If you are struggling with money, health, or relationships within your family, then you should immediately take a closer look at these 3 areas in your home. Just one small mistake might be unknowingly locking away your wealth without you even realizing it. Hello, my name is Master Zhen. Feng Shui is not just about how you arrange your furniture. It is the art of managing energy flow, an invisible current that determines whether a household will thrive or fall into decline. Your home is like a living body, and within it lie certain vital points. Among them, there are 3 specific areas considered the roots that nourish the entire flow of energy. When these areas are clear and aligned, prosperity, good health, and peace naturally come together. But when they are blocked, even if you live in a luxurious mansion, it is hard to avoid feelings of stagnation, loss, and anxiety. In today's video, I will guide you through each of these areas, breaking down the most common risks and sharing practical tips based on traditional Feng Shui principles. This is not about random tricks or superstition. These are time-tested principles that have shaped the destiny of countless homes over hundreds of years. Remember, if you overlook even just one of these 3 key links, the energy flow will still be interrupted and your fortune will still slip away. And right now, before we dive deeper into the content, I invite you to affirm your commitment to protecting the energy and blessings of your household by leaving a comment that says, "I am committed to not letting any mistakes harm the wealth and peace within my home." Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button to continue learning the most authentic and valuable Feng Shui wisdom. And now let us dive into the 3 crucial areas of your home, places that directly influence your wealth, well-being, and the destiny of your entire family. Number 1. The northwest direction. In traditional Feng Shui, every direction in a house is not merely a physical location, but a symbolic energy zone that has a direct impact on human life. The northwest, ranging from 307.5 to 322.5 degrees, is known as the Qian sector, which symbolizes heaven and ultimate authority. Within the household, this area represents the pillar of the family, often the father or the husband, the one who carries responsibilities, makes decisions, and maintains overall stability. The Qian sector is also regarded as the source of wisdom, career development, and leadership strength. When this area is arranged according to proper Feng Shui, it acts like an invisible foundation, supporting the head of the family to think clearly, act decisively, and earn the respect of others. As a result, career paths become smooth, work flows with ease, and the family's overall energy remains strong and prosperous. On the other hand, when the Qian sector is disturbed, the consequences are often very apparent. The family leader may feel exhausted, mentally foggy, or lose clarity when facing important decisions. Work can become filled with obstacles, their voice loses its weight, and the home environment may feel unstable, much like a ship tossing in rough seas. That is why Feng Shui masters always emphasize the importance of preserving and properly arranging the northwest corner of the home. The most serious Feng Shui mistakes in this area include placing a bathroom, a septic tank, a drainage pit, or damp, dirty spaces like trash storage or an old cluttered storage room. Even placing heavy and cold objects here, such as a large safe, refrigerator, or bulky machinery, is considered highly unfavorable. These elements suppress the positive yang energy of the Qian sector, which should be clear, bright, and steady. When the energy of heaven becomes weakened, the family's leader will find it hard to stay sharp and easily lose their sense of direction or position in life. However, when the northwest is well cared for and harmoniously arranged, the positive energy becomes clearly felt. Ideally, this area should serve as the bedroom of the household's head. When the energy of heaven aligns with that of the leader, they become stronger, wiser, and more decisive, naturally gaining the respect of both family and society. If using it as a bedroom is not possible, the Qian sector can still function well as a sacred space, like an ancestral altar, a quiet meditation corner, or a calm and elegant guest reception area. Color and lighting also play a vital role in the Northwest. Light tones such as white, cream, or pale yellow help enhance yang energy, especially when paired with natural sunlight to create a fresh, pure atmosphere. Avoid making this area dark, cluttered, or visually chaotic, as dust and moisture tend to attract stagnant energy, which brings heaviness and sluggishness to the household. Here is a simple yet effective tip to boost energy in the Qian sector. Place items that carry light, pure yang energy. For example, a clear quartz crystal can help awaken mental clarity. A small, elegant brass gourd can support health and authority, or a bright landscape painting can visually expand the space and draw fresh, vibrant energy into the home. Number 2. The center of the home. In classical Feng Shui, the central part of a home, also called the central palace, is seen as the point where all 8 directions meet. It is the heart that regulates the entire flow of energy. If the house is viewed as a living organism, then this central point is the heart. A healthy heart ensures smooth circulation, bringing peace to the whole body. But if the heart is disturbed, the entire body weakens and gradually loses vitality. The central area is associated with the earth element, which calls for stability, stillness, and solidity. However, many households unknowingly make mistakes by placing fish tanks, large potted plants, or artificial waterfalls here. These are dynamic features belonging to the water or wood elements, both of which conflict with earth. As a result, the energy field becomes chaotic, as if the heart of the home has lost its rhythm, causing unrest and confusion in daily life. Another common mistake is turning this space into a place for heavy, noisy, or sharp objects. Washing machines, refrigerators, high-powered fans, or metal decorations with sharp edges are all inappropriate. These items generate constant movement and force, like a heart being disrupted by external interference, throwing the home's energy flow out of balance. To nourish the center of the home, first keep it clear, clean, and quiet. This is not the place for piling things up, nor should it be an overly busy walkway. If your house's layout has a main entrance that runs straight through the center, place something that helps slow down the energy flow. A thick rug, a low ceramic vase, or warm yellow lighting can help calm the qi and prevent it from rushing straight out. Colors and items used here should support the earth element. Deep red, earthy yellow, and warm brown tones are ideal as they strengthen stability and enhance earth energy. Suitable items include ceramic vases, clay statues, or Feng Shui stones. You do not need many. Just a few well-chosen pieces can establish the presence of the home's heart. Some families maintain a simple cleansing ritual for this area to care for its energy. In the morning, open all the windows and doors to let in fresh air. Then, with a soft cloth dipped in warm water and sea salt, gently wipe the central area in a clockwise circular motion. Finally, place your hands on the earth element item. Take a deep breath in, slowly exhale 3 times, and quietly repeat in your mind, "When the heart is at peace, the home is at peace. When the home is at peace, blessings gather." This ritual may be simple, but it has the power to keep the energy of the home center calm and balanced, allowing peace and harmony to flow throughout every corner. One crucial thing to remember: the center of the home must not be empty, must not be sharp, and must not be dark. If it is empty, energy will scatter. If it is sharp, energy will be harmed. If it is dark, energy will weaken. A warm, bright, and grounded central space is a sign that the heart of the home is well cared for. When the center is in harmony, you will feel a clear difference. The atmosphere becomes more peaceful, sleep improves, your mind feels lighter, and family tensions begin to ease. This becomes the foundation for wealth to arrive, health to remain steady, and blessings to be passed down for future generations. Number 3. The personal destiny sector. In traditional Feng Shui, while each home has an overall energy flow, each individual also has a unique connection within it. This is known as the personal destiny sector. It is determined by your year of birth and serves as the gateway through which cosmic energy enters your life. If your home is a vast forest, then this sector is your personal tree root. A strong root allows you to grow tall and thrive. A weak or withered root will cause the tree to decline, even if the forest around it remains lush. What makes the personal destiny sector special is that it nourishes your personal life force, unlike general directions that benefit the whole household. When properly maintained, it helps you feel mentally grounded, mentally sharp, physically healthy, and successful in your actions. But if it is neglected, left in darkness, or becomes dirty, it is like cutting off your energy source. You may feel low in spirit, fall into poor health, make unwise decisions, and see your fortune gradually fade. According to Feng Shui experience, there are some absolute do-nots when it comes to your destiny sector. Never place a bathroom, trash storage, septic tank, or moldy, dark, damp spaces in this area. These are like thorns piercing your root, draining your life force. Even if the space appears clean on the outside, prolonged darkness and stagnation can still weaken your energy over time. The key to nurturing your personal destiny sector is keeping it pure, clear, and calm. If this is your bedroom, keep it tidy and harmonious so that both your body and mind can truly rest. If it is a place of worship, maintain its sacredness, perhaps with a personal deity statue or a symbolic object of spiritual meaning, as long as it is kept respectful and serene. If used as a workspace, make sure your desk and chair are sturdy, your view is steady, and never turn your back to the door. Doing so in your destiny sector is like exposing your weakest point to outside forces. Beyond layout, you should regularly activate the energy of this area. A warm, yellow lamp placed correctly can act like a personal sun, nourishing your life energy. A bowl of pure salt or a stick of clean incense can help cleanse and drive away negative energy. These simple rituals not only refresh the space, but also awaken your inner strength. When this sector is properly cared for, you will notice a distinct shift. Your mind becomes clearer, your path in work becomes more obvious, your words carry more influence, and your relationships become smoother. This energy radiates from you and flows to your family, like strong roots, sending life into a mighty tree. Feng Shui sees the destiny sector as the invisible foundation of personal well-being. If that foundation is firm, you can stand strong in the face of challenges, maintain your health, wisdom, and financial energy. But if it is unstable, then even if your home looks beautiful and your family life seems full, something will always feel missing. That is why taking care of your personal destiny sector is ultimately taking care of yourself. And by doing so, you secure the blessings of your family to be passed down powerfully through generations. The three key areas we just explored form the foundation, but there are still hidden factors that can silently affect the energy flow of your entire home. These may seem minor on the surface, yet they hold the power to determine your long-term fortune and well-being. First, the energy cycle of the home. In Feng Shui, a home is not a static, unchanging structure. It is more like a living organism, influenced by the cycles of heaven and earth. That is why the energy inside a house shifts each year, creating areas of prosperity and areas of decline. The ancient masters called this phenomenon the annual flying stars, referring to the way Feng Shui stars move, entering different sectors of your home each year and bringing with them either beneficial or harmful energy. This means that even the three most vital areas, the Central Palace, the Northwest sector, and your personal destiny sector, do not remain in a constant state. Some years, they attract auspicious stars, becoming centers of wealth and good luck. Other years, harmful stars may enter, turning them into sources of stress, illness, or financial setbacks. If you unknowingly disturb these areas during a sensitive time, it can trigger hidden negative energy, often with serious consequences. A well-known example is the 5 yellow star, considered highly dangerous and known for bringing misfortune. When it lands in an area, that spot should not be broken, renovated, or exposed to loud activity. Doing so can result in accidents, illness, or a string of bad luck. Think of it as disturbing a quiet piece of land and unintentionally releasing buried toxic energy. On the other hand, stars like 1 white or 9 purple carry wealth and good fortune. If you know how to harness their energy, you can position your work desk, bed, or wealth corner in that area to take advantage of it. This is why Feng Shui masters often stress: do not evaluate your home just once. Instead, monitor how energy shifts each year and adjust accordingly. So, how can you apply this? Start by checking the annual flying star chart. They clearly show which stars enter which areas each year. Once you know, avoid disturbing areas with negative stars. For example, if the 5 yellow star occupies the center of your home, do not renovate, drill, or place heavy items there. But if 1 white enters your destiny sector, you can gently activate the space with a clean bowl of water or a small prosperity charm. The key is to align your lifestyle and layout with the natural energy flow, like rowing with the current. When you understand this cycle, fear of bad luck fades. You become proactive, knowing when to pause, when to act, and when to let go to welcome something better. Next, the emotional energy of the people living in the home. Feng Shui is not just about land, direction, or how furniture is arranged. At its core, it is about the interaction between humans and their environment. A home may be designed with perfect structure and alignment, but if the people inside are constantly anxious, angry, or burdened by sadness, the home's yang energy will gradually weaken. The energetic field of a house directly reflects the emotional state of its owner, and that energy then spreads to every other family member. In traditional Feng Shui, the mood of the homeowner is seen as a form of internal energy that either nourishes or depletes the entire energy system of the household. A harsh word, a burst of anger, or a long stretch of stress leaves invisible imprints in the space. Over time, this energy accumulates, making the home feel heavy, the family more prone to conflict, health weaker, and prosperity harder to attract. So, how can you keep your personal energy feeding the energy of your home? The answer lies in daily mindfulness. Every morning, before your day begins, take a few minutes to sit quietly, breathe slowly, and let go of any lingering worries from the day before. If possible, do this in your personal destiny sector, the area in your home that directly connects with your individual energy. When you align yourself with that space, your personal chi, and the home's chi blend together, creating a sense of stability and clarity. One simple but powerful practice is to speak positive affirmations, conscious statements about the life you desire. For example, I am peaceful in my mind and full of strength to welcome prosperity. When you repeat affirmations like this in a calm state, you are not only planting seeds of positivity in your mind, but also radiating that energy throughout your home. Feng Shui teaches us, a thriving home begins with thriving people. While space can support you, it is ultimately your inner energy that determines the long-term prosperity of your home. When you remain calm and clear-minded, every Feng Shui arrangement works at its best, and your home becomes a place of blessings, wealth, and protection for your entire family. Finally, objects that carry negative energy. In Feng Shui, it is not just the structure or direction of your home that influences your life. Even small items around you can become invisible energy hubs, either enhancing or disturbing your environment. A dead clock is one of the clearest signs of negative energy. Clocks symbolize time's constant motion, but when they stop, they represent stagnation. Leaving one in your home, especially in key areas like the living room or bedroom, can cause fatigue, delays, and lack of progress in life and work. Likewise, photos of deceased loved ones placed in the wrong spot, such as the living room, which requires strong yang energy, can disturb the balance of yin and yang. Memorial photos are best kept in quiet, sacred areas like an altar. In the wrong place, they may create a heavy atmosphere, disturbing dreams or emotional tension. Another overlooked source of negative energy is old dolls, human-like figures of unknown origin, or forgotten toys. In spiritual Feng Shui, human-shaped objects can absorb and store surrounding energy. If broken, abandoned, or unclear in origin, they may attract yin energy, especially risky in children's bedrooms, where energy is more sensitive. Antiques without clear history should also be treated cautiously. These items often carry energy from past owners and places. Without knowing their background, it is best not to display them, especially in central or high-energy parts of your home. So, what is the solution? The ancients left us several simple yet effective ways to cleanse energy. Once a month, place small bowls of sea salt in key corners of your home to absorb negative energy. Then discard the salt afterward. You can also burn natural incense or sage to purify the air and refresh the atmosphere. Tibetan hand chimes or other high-frequency, clear sounds are also excellent tools for breaking up stagnant energy and reviving the energetic flow. The key is not to underestimate these seemingly small objects. In Feng Shui, even a minor source of negative energy left unattended over time can become a crack in your home's energetic foundation, leading to larger impacts on your life. But by paying attention and regularly cleansing or removing them, you help your home stay bright, clear, and peaceful, allowing your family to thrive, your fortune to grow, and your blessings to endure. So today, we have walked together through a truly important journey from the three key areas, the Northwest sector, the Central Palace, and your personal destiny sector, to the seemingly small details that actually hold the power to shape your family's entire energy and fortune. If you pay close attention, you will realize that Feng Shui is not just about arranging furniture or decorating your home. It is the art of keeping both your house and your spirit aligned with a stream of clear, steady, and positive energy. Always remember, just one small mistake can damage the flow of energy. But also, with just one right adjustment, blessings can begin to return, fortune can start to flow again, and peace can take root more deeply within your home. A house is never just a set of empty walls. It is a living, breathing entity, and every action you take can either nourish it or slowly wear it down. If today's video opened something within you, I invite you to leave a powerful affirmation in the comments below, a seed for future abundance. I nurture my home as a living source of energy so that blessings and wealth will continue to flow without end. And I would also love to hear from you. Among the 3 key areas we explored today, which one do you feel needs the most adjustment in your own home? Please share it. Your experience might just be the gentle reminder that someone else truly needs. Do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that each week I can continue sharing with you the timeless secrets of Feng Shui. These are not just tips to help you keep and grow your wealth. They are teachings to help you leave behind a legacy of peace for future generations. I am Master Zhen. May your home always be filled with clarity, strength, and a steady current of prosperity. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.